Now give me this one. Let's find the other one.
So small. give thanks to our memories. Let us take time to reflect on these opportunities which they gave to us. We grew up in these halls and we became exceptional individuals. We are grateful for the teaching of patience, not only in our activities, but in our relationships. We realize that no matter where we came from or what road we came on, fate brought us here, and we are thankful. And in the very end, what a wonderful way to go from stumbling out the back door and walking proudly into the wide world. So today, go forth, expand your love and your knowledge that our university, our family, and our friends granted us at our stay here. Please be seated.
To dedicate my remarks, not only to the graduating class that is before me this afternoon, but to all NAU students. This, as you know, has been my first full academic semester on the NAU campus, and this is the first graduation exercise for which I am directly responsible. NAU students have made my first semester here truly an extraordinary experience. And although I am not usually at a loss for words, today I find it difficult to describe my feelings. And so instead of speaking in generalities, I will just cite a few anecdotes, a few of the experiences I have had this semester. There was a group of students sitting on the sidewalk in front of Allen Hall on the day of the homecoming parade. And as the car in which my husband and I were arriving went by Allen Hall, I heard this group shouting, "Clara, we love you. Welcome home." There were students who came by during my Wednesday morning open office hours with students, offering comments and priceless advice. For instance, one student came one day and said, "President Lovett, I know the university is always concerned about saving money and using its resources wisely. And if that is so, how can we water grass on a campus where water is rather scarce and always expensive?" Another student came by and said, I am not a young student. I'm 34 years old. I have a job and a family. I take most of my classes at night. Why is it that the administrative offices of the university close at 4 or 4:30? A constant stream of suggestions and observations, never critical, always constructive, always in the spirit of saying to me, the new president, we love this place, but there are things we can do better. We want to contribute. Look to us, the students, for suggestions. We who have spent time on this campus, especially the juniors this year. I would like to ask President Chapa to join me at the podium for the awarding of the degrees. It is an ancient tradition in the academic world that universities offer honorary degree, that is, admit to membership into the academic community, individuals who may or may not have actually graduated from the institution, but who are being honored as members of the academic community for their outstanding achievements and contributions, be they in the arts and letters, in the sciences, or in public service. And today we honor 4 very outstanding individuals, 2 of whom have made a contribution on a national level, 2 of whom deserve special recognition and honor specifically for what they have done for the state of Arizona and for its universities. I would like to call William B. Berkeley to the podium. William Berkeley is a native of Pennsylvania and has lived in New England for the last 25 years. He is nationally recognized for his contributions to education. It would take me a very long time indeed to list all of Mr. Berkeley's achievements over the years, but let me mention two that really stand out. He made a reputation nationally as president of a program called A Better Chance, an organization that was committed to prepare disadvantaged high school students who show academic potential and to put them on the road to college education. That organization was responsible for the fact that hundreds of young men and young women from disadvantaged backgrounds are now members of the professions around the country. Another outstanding contribution for which Mr. Berkeley is nationally known is the presidency of Elder Hostel, a program of adult education that brings senior citizens who want to continue their formal education to about 1,800 different campuses in the United States and Canada, and as well as foreign countries. Thousands of participants go through this program every year, and not incidentally, universities like ours receive much support from those who attend the program, become acquainted with the campus, and come back sometimes on their own. William E. Berkeley, in recognition of your outstanding career in education and in acknowledgement of many contributions you have made nationally and internationally, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, including all the privileges, prerogatives, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. Congratulations. And UCLA. Before coming to Arizona, she raised a family of 5 children, and throughout her life was an extremely active contributor to the life of her community and the civic life of the state of Arizona. She has served on countless boards for philanthropic organizations and civic organizations, including the Commission on the Status of Women, Jewish Family Services, Arizona Family Planning Council, Arizona Town Hall, and the Arizona Board of Medical Examiners. In 1975, Mrs. Kaplan enrolled at the University of Arizona. She completed a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and then went on to earn a master's degree in education with a specialty in counseling. We honor her today for her many contributions as a civic leader, but especially for her outstanding and most unusual service to the Arizona Board of Regents. She has served 2 terms as a regent for a total of 16 years, serving as president of the board twice. It would be difficult, not only for me, but for her fellow regents, to detail all the contributions she made during her long service to the board. It is possible, as you know, to serve on board and not do much, but that is not Mrs. Kaplan's style. She was involved in all of the major educational achievements which the Board of Regents spearheaded during the time that she served. We are very proud of counting her as a supporter, as a colleague, as an outstanding educator in our state.
While all of that is going on, let me just say something. One of the Regents, Andy Hurwitz, once said about Esther Caton, you know, there are always controversial things that come before the board. He said, when I didn't know which way to go on a particular issue, he says, I looked to her.
I would now like to call R. Carlos Nakai to the podium. Carlos Nakai has earned national and international recognition for his musical talent. He is the world's premier Native American flutist. Not only is he an unusually talented and sensitive performer, as many of us have the gift of listening to his music, he is also an interpreter of the ancient traditions of Native American music, someone who rediscovered many of the themes that were lost in time, in centuries, someone who innovated on those themes to bring ancient musical traditions to contemporary frameworks. Nakai's primary contribution has been his interest in the wooden flute as an instrument. And much of what we know about the nuances and subtleties of that instrument we owe to his work. I want to quote something that Nakai said to us about his work. A lot of what I was taught culturally is from the immediate awareness of the surrounding environment and my own facility for inclusion within its variety through self-definition. In joining forces with others, other musicians, other Native American thinkers and philosophers, traditional leaders, Nakai finds, and I quote, philosophical communication of a myriad of life experiences that transgress cultural, social, and political boundaries and demonstrate the commonality of the human experience in surviving through time. Nakai's work has been rightly honored by all of the important artistic communities in our country. And I quote his most recent honor, the 1994 Grammy Award. Mr. Nakai was also the second Native American leader honored with an award from the Governor's Council on the Arts. He does a great deal of traveling when he's not performing or researching music, and has given the gift of his music and of his understanding of a very ancient tradition to people throughout our country and throughout the world. He says we were put on this earth to experience in totality and to build upon the struggle of our ancestors, made it possible for us to be here now. If we are not doing just that, we are wasting the very brief time we have time we have to know ourselves in a very personally defined manner. That is the essence of his art. Now I would like to call Mr. Donald Pitt to the podium.
Third is Dr. Richard Packard. Title of her dissertation. Joan Marie Monson Henderson, Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership. Her advisor is Dr. Richard Packard. And its title of her dissertation, The Implementation Level of an Anti-Bias Curriculum to Confront Hate Crimes. Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership. His advisor is Dr. Otto Berg. The title of his dissertation, A Qualitative Study of the Training of JTPA Staff in Working with At-Risk Students. Kathy Ann D. Liddell, Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership. Her advisor is Dr. Richard Packard. The title of her dissertation, The Effective Factors of the School Environment which most positively impact student learning and behavior. Carol K. Dean, Doctor of Education and Educational Leadership. Her advisor is Dr. Mike Miles. And the title of her dissertation, Perceptions and Related Factors that Positively Impact the Learning Environment for At-Risk Students.
I would like to call Dean Colchado to the podium.
President Lovett, the College of Creative and Communication Arts is pleased to present to you our candidates for the baccalaureate degree. Would the candidates for all baccalaureate degrees from the College of Creative and Communication Arts please rise?
President Lovett,
The College of Business Administration is pleased to present to you our candidates for all baccalaureate degrees from the college. Would the candidates for those baccalaureate degrees from the College of Business Administration please rise?
I would like to call Executive Director John Engelhardt to the podium.
President Lovett, the Center for Excellence in Education is pleased to present to you our candidates for the baccalaureate degree. Would the candidates for all baccalaureate degrees from the Center for Excellence in Education please rise?
I would like to call Dean Maxwell to the podium.
The College of Social and Behavioral Sciences is pleased to present to you our candidates for the baccalaureate degree. Would the candidates for all baccalaureate degrees from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences please rise?
I would like to call Dean Gordon to the podium.
President Lovett, on behalf of faculty and staff in the College of Health Professions, I would like to present our candidates for the bachelor's degree. Would all of those candidates for the bachelor's degree in the College of Health Professions please rise?
I would like to call Dean David Williams. President Levitt, the School of Health, School of
Hotel and Restaurant Management.
Hotel and Restaurant Management is pleased to present our candidates for the baccalaureate degree. With the candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the School of Hotel and Restaurant Management, please rise. I would like to call Dean Garrett to the podium.
President Levitt, School of Forestry is pleased to present to you our candidates for the baccalaureate degree. With candidates for all the baccalaureate degrees from the School of Forestry, please rise.
President Levitt, it is my privilege to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
I hereby confer the baccalaureate degrees, individually and severally, to the candidates here today who were recommended by the faculty and approved by the Arizona Board of Regents, including all privileges, prerogatives, and responsibilities pertaining to those degrees. Congratulations.
President Levitt, some candidates are to receive degrees in absentia. They have met the requirements.
It's appropriate for you, the graduating students, to take a moment and say thank you to members of the families and to friends who are sitting in the audience, who have much to do with your success today. Please rise and help us. Thank you. In closing, I want to congratulate you again for your achievement, and I want to be the first one to say, welcome to the family of NAU alumni. Come back as often as you can. This will always be your home. When the recession of music begins, would the new NAU alumni please remain standing in place until the platform party and the faculty have exited. Once the faculty and the platform party have left the arena, the music will end. Immediately following the ceremony, family and friends who are in the audience are welcome to come down to the floor level to greet the new alumni. And now, I call upon the chair of the NAU Faculty Senate to come forward and retrieve the university mace. Thank you.
Please stand for the benediction. As we gather together this afternoon, we offer our grateful thanks to the spiritual world